Have you ever been scrolling through YouTube and wondered how some of those channels, the ones where you never even see a person's face, are quietly building these huge businesses? Well, let me tell you, it's not about luck and it's not about going viral. It's a system, a strategy. Today, we're going to break down the entire 2026 blueprint for building a profitable, faceless YouTube channel. And it's a complete shift from the old way of thinking about YouTube. All right, so we're going to tackle 5 key ideas. First, we'll dive into the fundamental mindset shift you absolutely have to make. Then we'll get into how to find a niche that is practically guaranteed to be profitable from day one. After that, we'll explore this really clever system to get the YouTube algorithm working for you, see how AI fits into this whole content creation puzzle, and finally, uncover the real monetization methods that go way, way beyond simple ad revenue. Okay, let's start with the first and honestly, the most important step. It's all about a complete mental reset. You have to learn to ignore the numbers that most YouTubers are totally obsessed with and, instead, focus on the metrics that actually build a real, sustainable business. This right here, this gets to the very core of the new philosophy. You see, the old goal on YouTube was all about fame, right? Chasing that million subscriber plaque, trying to go viral. But this new model says that's all just vanity. It doesn't pay the bills. So if views and subscribers don't matter, what in the world does? Well, here's the breakdown of those two different worlds. The old way was basically a content lottery. You'd make top 10 lists or funny compilations, just hoping one of them would go viral so you could earn pennies on the dollar from ads. The new way? It's surgical. You pick an educational niche where you solve very specific problems for a very specific audience. This creates so much more value, which, you guessed it, leads to a lot more income from way, way fewer views. And this chart just perfectly illustrates the difference. I mean, look at this. An entertainment channel might make, $3 to $10 per 1,000 views from ads? But a strategic, educational channel, it can earn $100 or even $1,000 for the exact same number of views. So the key takeaway here is huge. It is not about the quantity of your views. It is all about the quality and the value of each and every view. Okay, so you're probably asking, how do I get those high-value views? Well, it all starts with the absolute foundation of your channel, choosing the right niche. We are talking about something called a money niche. Now, this isn't just a topic you're kind of passionate about. It's a topic where the audience has real, tangible problems they are actively trying to solve. And, more importantly, they're willing to open up their wallets for good solutions. This is the absolute key to being able to monetize your channel right from the very beginning. And here are 6 of the most proven money niches for 2026. You've got the evergreen giants like money and health, where people are always looking for answers. But you've also got these massive markets in travel, relationships, technology, and even animals. Specifically, the pet industry, where, let's be honest, owners will happily spend whatever it takes to solve their furry friends' problems. But here's the real secret, the thing most people miss. It's not just about picking travel. It's about niching down. So instead of a broad, generic travel channel, you create a channel that is all about cruise ship tips or travel packing guides. This focus makes you the absolute go-to expert, it builds a super dedicated audience, and it makes monetizing everything so much easier. Okay, so once you've found that perfect little sub-niche, how do you actually structure your channel to guarantee growth? This is where this brilliant symbiotic system comes into play. Now, to understand this system, you need to know about YouTube's single most important metric. And nope, it's not watch time, it's session time. This is how long a viewer stays on the YouTube platform after they click on one of your videos. See, YouTube's whole goal is just to keep people on their site. So if your channel helps them do that, the algorithm will reward you with a flood of new views. So how do you maximize that session time? With this simple 3-step funnel. First, a viewer finds one of your regular niche videos. Second, at the end of that video, you strategically direct them to one central, super long video, your money video, something like an ultimate guide. This one simple move makes your session time skyrocket, and that sends a powerful signal to the YouTube algorithm that your channel is the one that keeps people watching. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds like a ton of work, but the entire production process has been completely revolutionized by AI. Let's take a look at the modern workflow. Today, high-quality video production is literally accessible to anyone. You've got AI tools that can write your scripts in a viral style, generate incredibly realistic voiceovers, and even create talking AI avatars or automatically edit stock footage into a compelling story. The entire workflow is just faster and easier than it has ever been before. So, here is the crucial point for 2026 and beyond. As AI makes creating content easier for everybody, you need a way to stand out from the crowd. So instead of a generic, faceless channel, you create a consistent AI character or avatar. This builds a brand, it creates trust with your audience, and it makes your channel a unique asset that can't just be easily copied by anyone else. Okay, this brings us to the final and I'd argue the most important piece of the puzzle. Turning your channel into a real business by monetizing it the right way. So we've seen that these educational channels have this massive earning potential. But beyond those standard YouTube ads, where's that money actually coming from? Well, the real money comes from a really clear hierarchy. Think of it like a pyramid. At the base level, yeah, you've got ad revenue. It's a nice start. Moving up a level, you have affiliate marketing where you promote other people's relevant products. But the apex, the very top of the pyramid, where the truly significant income is generated, is by selling your own digital product, like a course, an ebook, or a private community. And what's really wild is when you look at the math. If you have your own $500 digital product, you only need to make 40 sales, just 40, from 100,000 views to earn $20,000 in a month. Now compare that to the few $100 you'd make from ads alone. This is exactly how you achieve those incredible earnings per view numbers we saw earlier. So we've broken down the entire system, all the way from mindset to monetization. Now let's boil all of that down into a simple, actionable checklist you can use for building your own faceless YouTube business in 2026. Okay, here it is. First, forget virality and focus on creating real value. Second, choose a proven money niche and then niche down even further. Third, engineer your channel using that symbiotic system to boost your session time. Fourth, use AI to create your content, but build a unique brand with a consistent character. And finally, number 5, think beyond ads. Build your entire business model around affiliate marketing and ultimately your own digital products. And that leaves us with one last big thought. As all these AI tools make the actual act of creating a video almost effortless for anyone, the real difference maker won't be who can make the most content, but who has the smartest strategy behind it. It really seems like the human element of planning and strategy is about to become more valuable than it has ever been.